Hello everybody, as I promised, I searched for an interesting visual novel and I think I found one, The Hungry Lamb. It's a Chinese visual novel. It's a very interesting story. Stay with me to find out what it is about.
Hey呦，我的二位爷，我总算把你们给盼来了！哎，快坐，快坐！妈的狗子，每个月里见，快给二位爷上热酒。
The first stop you need to... The first place you need to go is an inn run by this fox-like character. You are compared with animals in this visual novel, so this one is live, so it's a fox. You and your partner are wolves, and the lambs, you probably guessed it, but you will notice them soon. There is a save and load system you can use whenever in game. You can save in a lot of points, which is very useful because it has multiple endings and sometimes you will choose wrong. I even used my whole, not really my, for example, the page 2 I skipped, and I skipped a bit because I didn't know if I had anything saved. Let's go to our first moral choice in this game. I don't know what would happen if I chose this one. I'm using the PlayStation 4 controller, and on the Steam Deck I'm using the touch screen to move the mouse. The game doesn't support the controller, I don't think so. So I need to get creative around it. If it comes to other platform, it might. So here are the first lambs. You probably have guessed it. It has another nice feature, which is very useful if you need to see the whole pictures. You can close the dialogue and just click the mouse and this one is an interesting character also, but the most interesting character will arrive a bit later. So she's mute. Of course she won't stay like this mute, and she will do something interesting later, you'll see, because
哟，这是，那是我啊，他和其他小。
and even the girls speak. They don't use as many words of Yinsan, of course, because there are prisoners and you need to get them somewhere. So it's a heavy theme with human trafficking. Hard to digest for some, but you will see that you will think you are getting them to a better place, but something along the way might make you think you aren't doing such a great deed after all. Because they promised they will give them food and shelter, and they were from poor families, even their parents sold them. Some of them came by their own. And as you leave, you need to... so you have some interesting dilemmas to face with. Just like folks, of course, they're humans too. You will encounter some of the problems while transporting them into the forest, even if you are keeping them tied between them with a rope. That was an awkward dialogue, but I guess it adds to the story to see what problems you could encounter in a situation like this. And as night falls, the mute lamp wanted to go on her own, and she attacks me. Let's see this picture a bit closer. Nice. So you have two choices now. This is the first time I actually had a finish, step back fast, and she does manage to get you, and it will be game over. So you will need to do this. Fortunately, the autosave was right before this action. I don't know if you could do this every time or how many split decisions are. You managed to stop her and question her, because why does she want to do this? Because I'm getting her to a better life, actually, aren't I? She isn't mute anymore, and she actually speaks. Insan is a trafficker. Wow, she knows a lot. So, what is the story actually about? It's about a swine demon. You are not getting her to a better life. You are going to get them eaten. So, or so she says, because you can't actually believe her, because she saw it in her dream from her sister. Lamb dishes. Oh, so even with the second choice you're still going to punish her, but you aren't going to scare her that much. So you are going to keep this from your partner, not to share the story, her being a spy, and she actually plots to destroy the swine monster because he ate her sister, or so she says. And now you are faced with a moral choice. Are you going to get them to be eaten, or are you going to try to save them, even if this will affect your job, your payment, and even your life? After this chapter is finished, you are going to be shown a story of Sui's life, because Sui is the name of the lamb that you interacted with and wanted to attack you with a knife, and really did. So you are presented with a bit of what her life was before she got herself into this situation, trying to save her sister, and the visual novel might be full of references like that, probably giving you lots of backstory to understand the plot of the characters and why they do what they do. So, if you enjoyed this video, you might have time to try the demo. I don't know if this will be available after the Steam Next Fest, and some demos are still available. It's quite frustrating, I know. That's why I'm trying to try as many games as I can until the Steam Next Fest is over. Maybe even find some that I like, maybe you will like them too. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more news and reviews, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification button. You can also check my gaming blog, schiller19gaming.com. Also my 4K channel, Schiller 4K, where you'll find lots of gameplay from new games and not only. Thank you very much. Bye bye.